Rainbow Springs is a state park. It is one of the spring state parks in Florida. It is the 4th largest spring state park in Florida. It used to be in the 30s a kind of a tourist section. They had glass bottom boats that you can come to, a lot like Silver Springs is now, and you could ride out in the boat and see the clear water, the fish and everything. And then once Disney came in and Disney was established, the springs closed down. But there was a zoo there and several other things. So it has a lot of history. But that's where we're going. We're going to go kayaking, camping,
use the right
little hiking, and check it out. There's the campground entrance. You have to get a code to get in.
And they call you with the code.
Yeah. The ranger actually called us and gave us the code to get in.
When our lot was ready.
And they don't give it to you until your lot is ready or after 1 and your lot is ready. So if for some reason your lot would become ready before 1 o'clock, you may get a call from the ranger saying that your lot is ready and this is the number to get in. However, ours was 1:20 when we got the call.
Yeah.
You can see the lots are really nice. And it's really kind of hard at night to see the neighbor even beside you. There's enough trees. There is water, electric, and sewer at each site. And the part that we're staying is 1 through 43. And then there's another part that I think it's 44 through 88. There's a second half. They're actually divided by the center up here. But as you can see, the sites are all really nice, and there's a center.
Bathrooms were really nice. The shower was fairly clean.
Yeah, we'll show you later on here in the video. You'll get a little bit better review. As you can see, they're very well spaced apart. The sites are.
And they're level, fairly level.
Yep.
Not bad. And ours has got like a coral, ground up coral underneath it, so it's hard. And it drained really well last night. It rained.
It rained really hard last night, and it, like Jim said, it drained really well.
The streets are paved, which is nice.
But what I like is there's the space in between is more than what you get at a standard campsite, yet the lots are nice, level, not cramped, easy to pull into.
Space to do things when you're there.
There was people camped on both sides of us and we couldn't see them. Like I could see a yellow light from the one camper and the other camper behind us. On the left of us, I couldn't even see them. But this is the first part of the campground, and then you have the second half that's separated from the ranger station, gift shop. I think we need to go that way to go out. Oh, Jim's gonna drop the trash. This is the only thing that people may complain about, is you have to come out here to dump the trash, which is in the center of the 2 campgrounds.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either, because it keeps the animals out of the campsite.
Right.
That road right there goes down to the river, and you can take your vehicle down there, partway, unload your kayaks if you have kayaks, and they have a kayak carrier that you can take the kayak down to the river and then bring it back up. Then over here is the other sites. And then the ranger station has a little area that talks about what this was at one time, which was kind of before it was a state park. It was a tour center before 75 was built in Disney World. And then there's a gift shop. So it's basically a camp store. It has some gifts, it has some food in it, it has some camp gear, and I'll show you that in a little bit. We're headed to the Rainbow Springs Head Spring. You have to leave the campground. Your pass that shows that you have a campsite, this card here, will get you into the Rainbow Springs, the head spring, for free. It doesn't cost you extra to go in because you've already paid for the campsite, which is super nice. Now, if you're here and you're not camping, you can pay a fee to get into the head springs and enjoy the spring itself, the hike trails, and there's canoe rentals available. There's also canoe rentals available at the campground if you so wish. This was a very popular place back in the early 20th century. The train track comes right through here, and you cross it to get into the park. And what they used to do is would stop at certain springs along the way, and they were tourist attractions. People could get out, rest, enjoy the springs. So there's a gate here to pay to get in. Of course, if you're at the campground, you don't have to pay. We have to kayak this. Pretty cool. Okay, do you want to do the path first? There's a bunch of trails, or do you want to go get wet?
Let's do the path.
Okay, let's go do one of the paths.
Warm and then
Okay.
it's a natural, registered natural.
Yep. Registered national landmark. They have a cafe, and sorry, Jim. They have a gift shop, cafe, pop machines, and there's also a bathhouse down there to change. You can see the swimming hole a little bit better. It is really clear. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but see how clear it is? You can see the fish and everything. The trail has 3 man-made waterfalls on it. And they are wheelchair accessible. Mineral Falls, one of the man-made.
I've never seen this before.
Huh? Yeah, I can hear one. Plus, I can hear the wind today. Look how clear that water is. Oh, there's one. Sit.
All right. This is the third waterfall. I didn't see a name on this one.
All those places, balls.
We're on one of the boardwalks, and they've got a lookout. And there's people kayaking to the head springs.
So, you know, I can't blame it. It took me 20 years.
It's another view of the head springs swimming area, and this is like the destination when you kayak. Here's the swimming area at Rainbow Springs. It is roped off, but it's not netted or anything. They just say stay away from, if there's alligators, stay out of the area. But you can snorkel in here, do whatever you want.
You going down the ladder? Are you gonna go in, or are you gonna back out on me? No, go ahead. You promise?
Excuse me.
I did it. Are you not coming in? You don't have to, Jim. There he is. It's not so bad out here in the middle. It's only when the wind comes, but it's not like unreasonably cold. In the summer, can you imagine? It really would be refreshing. Going into the gift shop. That's the only way you can get out of the park. The gift shop was pretty nice, but I think we're going to leave here and go do some kayaking. We want to get some kayaking in before the day is over. We're back at the campground, and Jim just went down to the dock to get the kayak carrier that the campground provides for you. There you go. Yep. Can you grab the camera?
Ready?
I was going in myself. It's always nice to have a little help. Jim's getting ready to lunch. Floating down the river.
Where's that?
Yeah, I'll go get it. Just keep going. One of Jim's pontoons have fell off and is floating downriver, and I'm going to retrieve it.
They slip in and they push over to snap in place.
No, I didn't snap it in place. Either one of them out. How do you snap it in place?
There's a thing that slides. It's the great thing.
You might be asking, what are those things, those floats that are on Jim's kayak? They're called outriggers. They're two pontoons that balance the kayak. Jim is 6'4", and he's very tall and large in that kayak, and it just helps him keep a better balance while he's kayaking. That carrier did help. There's Jim kayaking. There's my bird. Hi, guy. He came right up beside me. You can see everything. Turtles. There's a white egret, I think is what it's called. See how the blue turquoise? It's just beautiful. We carry our kayaks on the roof of the truck, and we bought these. Are they from Moreau too?
Yeah.
They're lifters?
I think they're called Telos lifters or something like that. I'm not really sure what they're called.
But
not they're lifters even, but it's a way to get the kayak up there.
Yeah, and it goes up by increments. There's a thing here that you pull out and push up, or pull down to take it down. Then once we get to this point, our truck is just, if you had a car, it would go right on.
Right.
But because our truck's a little high, we have to use this little lightweight ladder, and Jim gets up there and
pushes the kayak over.
But we wanted you to see how we get them up there on the roof, because somebody actually asked me.
I'm pretty sure it's called a Telos system. And it's called a Telos. I think it's called Telos lift system.
Right.
And it does work for us pretty good.
Yep.
We wouldn't be able to do this without.
No. Like I can lift them to the back of there, but once it gets above my head, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's why Jim has to climb up here and do this.
And all I gotta do is get it over into the racks.
Right.
The J hook, the J things. And it's not that easy.
You have to go up to the top of the ladder. And then manhandle it up and see, slick as slick can be. If you can see, there's a little lip right there. And I'll bring you over to the other side of the truck and show you. But up there's a little lip that it goes into. So what I do is I take this little bad boy. Here's the button, and it'll release it. Take it all the way down. Set the kayaks back on there. And then right there's the little, trying to do this one-handed, and it goes in like that. There's an adjuster here, right here, and that's for the length of the pull so it doesn't bump against the truck and you get the right angle to lift the kayaks. As you can see, they're both down. You set the kayak right there, which is easy for us to lift it up. And then you just grab this little knob right here, pull it out, and it moves up with the kayak on it. And then once we get it to the very top, Jim puts the ladder in the center, and up we go.
And we're in site 10 at the campground. This was our site here for the weekend, or for, yeah, basically for the weekend. We love the site, tell you the truth. It's got like this coral, crushed coral, gravel. Makes it nice and dry. It rained like heck one night and it stayed dry. Water, electric, both 30 amp and 50 amp, and sewer at the site.
And so you have campers to the left, but it's a little hard to see them.
There is a camper over there, believe it or not.
But you can't see it.
Came with a picnic table,
Storm bin.
a fire pit, and a cooking grate if you wanted to use it.
And
And
you like birds? I seen a woodpecker, a red bird, some other bird that I have no idea what it was. It was brown, but it had like a blue jay top. It was not a blue jay or a blue scrub. It wasn't blue. It was brown.
anyway, nice site, site 10.
No raccoons.
Yeah, no raccoons, snakes, nothing like that.
Oh, there is snakes, but we didn't see any.
We didn't see none. And if you look, here's their site number 10, and right there is the shower house and restroom. So right outside our lot there's 3 extra parking spots. Here's another typical site.
See, there's the other camper that was on the other side of us that you couldn't even see that was there.
Yeah, there's the other, our neighbor.
On the opposite side.
Here's the exit. Here's the other shower house.
On side 1 through 43. There's 2 shower houses that we've seen. That doesn't mean there's more.
It's got place for handicap parking if you wanted to drive over and get a shower, I suppose. It's got a washer and dryer. It's got a restroom and a shower. An outdoor sink for your tent campers or if somebody had something big. Typical state park shower house. No curtain, but you don't need a curtain really. The place is to sit or whatever. And a shower. I took a shower, nice hot showers. There's one there, one here, one toilet stall, and one urinal. Okay, now we're going to take in the park office and gift shop. They sell Dippin' Dots. That's good. The ranger here is actually really helpful.
The male ranger was extremely helpful yesterday. Or Saturday.
It is now connected up by an underpass under 41, and then it takes you to the Whitcoot
So you can see
where the next 41.
this used to be an amusement park.
And then
And they
Looks like they had a
these-
submarine.
They did. It was kind of similar to what the Nautilus became at Disney World. What's here? And here's the boats. Here's a picture of what it was like.
Is where the Wikipedia base trail starts. To do off-road?
The world's most unusual boat trip.
Yeah, okay.
Old pictures of the 1930s to the 1970s.
They do sell firewood here. It's $10.
They sell marshmallow sticks. You can rent the kayaks.
This is where you rent the kayaks.
You can also buy noodles.
Yeah, buy noodles.
And water shoes.
Water shoes? Okay, yeah, they're there. Yeah, if you had a small foot size, I suppose.
Yeah, I still like that.
There's some bigger ones. Anyway, here's some of your basic needs. Okay, now we're going to take you over to sites, what, 44 through
I think 60. It's a little sunnier on this side.
a little more open.
Yeah. You're a little closer. But you're also closer to the river.
Yeah, that's true. And if you had solar, this is where you want to be.
Which we do.
Yeah.
But where we are, the bank's totally charged. Oh, we didn't need to worry about it here because you have electricity.
Right.
But if all you have was solar.
Wallstib.
Okay. Well, this is basically the campground. There's a shower house over here on this side.
Smaller loop, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 loops on our side. There's one over here.
Yeah, and there is a couple here that are shaded.
Yeah, they are.
I hope you like this review of Rainbow Springs, the kayaking, the head springs, and the campground. And if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, likes, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you.